All right, Briggs, just talk a little bit about heading into your junior season. What are some of the strides that you've kind of made in your game that can allow you to be successful even more so than you have been the past couple of years?
Just having the experience, 2 seasons underneath my belt is going to help me out a lot. I know what to expect coming out here on the field on that Thursday opener, and I helped use that knowledge and leadership to help out our team.
When you came and stepped on the field as a freshman, it was kind of Dante's core, the receiving core, and then when he goes down, you kind of step up into the top slot. What's it like now after a year of being kind of the number one receiver for this offense?
I don't really think of myself as the number one receiver. We have a lot of options out there, and Dan Ift is a guy that's been a great leader for our receiver core out there. We got some young freshmen that are coming in and being real competitive with opening spots up there in the offense.
Talk a little bit about what you learned from last season, because obviously your first year here, it was kind of all roses. Everything went about as perfect as you could have asked for. Last year, obviously with graduation, things changed. What did you take away from that season?
One of the biggest things is I really learned that the offensive line is a huge part of our success. First we got to establish the run game, and then that'll open up the passing game. Last year, we had an inexperienced line. They got a year underneath their belt now. But if those guys can step up, I think we can have a lot more success this season.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the quarterback situation. Obviously, Kelly got hurt a little bit last season. Do you feel like you guys have a little more stability coming in as opposed to last year, because he does have some experience, whereas under Nate, obviously, he wasn't going to play a lot?
He's got 1 year underneath his belt. Our line's also got a year underneath their belt. And those two things are going to help us out a lot. Kelly's looked great so far throughout fall camp. And, I'm looking at him making big plays this season for us.
Coming in as a true freshman and playing as much as you did, first team all freshman, all conference, do you feel like things have gone how you planned them, or it's even been perhaps better than you thought coming in?
I didn't know what to expect exactly coming in, and playing that freshman year was, it was more than I can say. But last season we had some struggles. We're just looking to get back on the winning track. To where we're out there having fun and winning every week.
Final question, what's the biggest stride that you've made in your game that's going to allow you to be more successful here as a junior and senior eventually?
Well, last season I did a lot of blocking, and I think that's something that every receiver needs to work on throughout their career, and I think that's something that I kind of nailed down last season. And, I've been working on it through camp and just becoming more tough and giving more effort on the run plays.